being seen isn't the same as being known. And if you've ever been admired, complimented, or labeled as pretty, but still felt misunderstood or alone, this is why. There's a side of beauty that no one really talks about. Not the compliments, not the attention, but the projection. Because when you're perceived as attractive, people don't always see you clearly. They see what they think you are. They assume you're shallow, you're arrogant, you have it easy, or that everything in your life just works out. And the truth is, most of those assumptions have nothing to do with you. They're projections. Beauty becomes a screen that other people project their insecurities, experiences, and beliefs onto. So instead of being understood, you're interpreted. And over time, that creates a disconnect because people respond to who they think you are, not who you actually are. And one of the biggest projections placed on attractive women is this idea that you can't be both beautiful and intelligent. So people underestimate you. They don't expect depth. They don't expect awareness. They don't expect you to be observant or strategic. And sometimes they don't even listen because they've already decided who you are. And that creates a very specific kind of loneliness because you can be seen, noticed, even admired, but not supported, not understood, not truly known. And what's even more interesting is confidence makes this worse because people don't just react to beauty, they react to how comfortable you are in it. An insecure woman might be perceived as non-threatening, but a confident woman, she disrupts people. She triggers comparison. She triggers competition. She triggers insecurity in others. Not because she's doing anything wrong, but because she's not shrinking. And that's where the shift happens. Because now it's not just projection, it's resistance. And if you're not aware of this dynamic, you'll start to internalize it. You'll think, maybe I need to tone it down. Maybe I'm too much. Maybe I should be more approachable. But what's really happening is you're being asked to shrink to make other people feel comfortable. And that's not your responsibility. So what do? You detach, not from yourself, but from other people's assumptions. You stop trying to correct every misunderstanding. You stop trying to prove your depth. You stop trying to be seen correctly by people who have already decided who you are. And instead, you stay grounded in who you actually are. Because the right people won't need you to over-explain yourself. They won't reduce you to your appearance. They won't compete with you. They'll see you fully. And until then, you don't dim, you don't shrink, you don't overcompensate. You just understand the dynamic and move accordingly because being seen is not the same as being known. Just because they see you doesn't mean they understand you. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe to continue the conversation. On this channel, we have conversations around topics such as confidence, jealousy, envy, boundary setting, and healing from narcissistic abuse. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.